Hello and welcome to another turn of the False Pretenders. Joining me is Arpathius.
Hello, hello. Back for our post-Christmas recording.
We are. We gotta get a bunch of recordings in, or we're gonna get tracked down. Um. All right. Vanheim is making a lot of
Seeing
moves.
a lot of Vanheim this turn.
Okay. I have to imagine it was pretty amusing to receive a message from me saying I accepted peace with the birds, and the same turn have attacked them for like 7 provinces. But hey, they'll give back some of the land they just took. Not the stuff in my cap circle, though. But I just have to trust them. What is happening?
Uh, we're on another one of those big breaks between recordings, so
Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, it looks like he's taking everything back. There's no actual contest here. So I guess they pieced out. Oh, that's a hit on one.
did
So
they peace out, or did they agree peace and he's just attacked anyway? I don't know.
I think he's saying that they're giving land back because they pieced out. Although I don't see how you would be willing to not the stuff. They'll give back some of the land they just took, not the
Right.
stuff in my cap circle though.
Okay, so they've made peace.
I think they've made peace. Okay. Well, that seems bad for Yomi.
That's that seems pretty terrible.
Also, I'm using that Vanheim was busy, sounding that Caleb's gonna win, and then Yomi's like, okay, I'll go fight Caleb, and then Vanheim's like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, he's getting attacked by Hinnom as well, though.
He is. What is happening here? Just gonna get Skelly spammed to death? What's this guy doing? Oh, he's just a dude.
Yeah, I don't know if they can beat that horde of skeletons.
In fact, I'm quite certain that they won't. Because we saw the battle report. Although, it looks like they fled. Okay. Small losses. TNN attacking Hinnom. Must be underwater. No, Sanguine's up. It's above water. Marrow's popping out.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty happy when you attack with 14 marrows and you win.
Yeah, that does not happen very often. Van Jarl takes out one preacher guy.
Looks like he retreated though.
Yeah, probably. Here's a little bit more. All right, we've got the classic ball of Van Heers against Long Dead, PD, and 2 Amis who are doing air elementals. I assume.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
fairly painful for Vanheim.
Yeah, that's like a turn of cap recruitment. Although the leader got away, but yeah, 9 Van here. Ooh. Caleb tries to send in a Wraith Lord with Boots of the Messenger against a motley assortment of guys. We got a Dione with a shield, a Dust Priest, and this mummy.
That's that a returned hero, I assume.
I
Used to be a
assume.
Dione.
Yeah. For quickness.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty good.
And then another. Oh, that's a Dust King in the back. Okay. Over here we have invulnerability. The armies of Caleb are routed. How did they rout?
So he's an immortal, so they act a little bit different to routing.
Sure, but how did they rout at all? He was the only unit.
Well, so it can say that they were the mortals in the log, but the immortals won't actually be routing.
I guess he got bopped. Okay, well. All right, well. In any event, he got sent home. And Caleb has 4 commanders. Or, I'm sorry, Yomi has 4 commanders. He might have picked up those boots. Another one also doesn't work. Vanheim takes the one from Hinnom, and a lumber construct gets whopped.
Oh, boo.
Okay, so Vanheim now gets to focus all their attention on Hinnom. Hinnom has a substantial army over here. All stupid elves will soon be dead, the Horite Shaman.
Yeah, do you think at this point, do you think Vanheim can beat Hinnom? What do you think it's favoured? Like, what's your take on it?
No, I feel like Vanheim has lost a lot of stuff.
He has. He's lost a decent amount of troops.
Yep.
And a lot of land. It's going to be, yeah. And there's going to be a lot of unrest on his land with it being, like raided back and forth, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, a lot of 0, actually. But yeah, there's definitely some. And Hinnom he's got Dawn Guards here, 2 Melkarts. Elves are back on the menu, the Melkart. This Melkart has not been renamed. That's a shame.
Disappointing.
Maybe
it means something in Canaanite.
Yeah, yeah. I think that at this point, I like Hinnom's position a lot better. I
think so. He's starting to get. He's got a little bit of research now as well.
He has. I mean, he got more than Vanheim does.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that. I mean, Vanheim, I think it generally trends downward in power level anyway, especially if they haven't gotten really big, and they haven't.
Yeah, at least relatively. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. If we see him get some more. We just got this one force, and there's like a lot of troops here, but there aren't a ton of. Are these mostly Earth guys? No, air elementals. Some Earth, some Astral, 1 nature, and then a couple of these guys. But
it's just a bunch of it's not a huge commitment though either.
Oh yeah, there's some guys back here too. It's not a big commitment. That must have been.
Although to be fair, it is a dozen plus majors, I think actually. So it's not a small commitment either by any means.
I just don't. Nobody has like gear or anything. I would just be expecting bigger stuff.
Yeah, maybe the monolith could kill that.
I think it probably could.
It's a little bit tough because the big Rephite Long Dead do hit very hard.
They hit very hard. But I mean, if there's enough mage support here, I definitely think that this army is capable of winning. Okay. But
yep. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out.
We will indeed find out. Over here, Caleb
overall looks like a fairly quiet turn, though. I think I'm surprised Caleb isn't doing more commitment against Yomi.
Yeah, I would have
because Yomi has that throne, by the sea there that they would like to get.
Oh yeah, the throne. Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I mean, there's plenty of birds here. I'm surprised we didn't see just like attack. Maybe not the water one, but because like you could just fly onto this, pop this, and then use this as your base of operations, right? To just hit everything.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really even need to go further at that point. He just needs the thrones, I think. Like he can.
Well, if he's actually,
he has the territory he needs, I think.
Yeah, he would.
I guess he needs. He has peaced out with Vanheim, but. Yeah.
I don't think.
I'm not sure he really needed to peace out with Vanheim, to be honest.
I would agree. I think that was not necessary.
Because his path to winning is through Vanheim and Yomi.
Right. I mean, I think that he doesn't.
And taking that throne for Pelagia, and then he wins, right? He needs.
Yeah, but I don't think he's thinking about winning on thrones. I think
Well, that's the only way you can win.
well,
So
I mean,
I
yeah,
think he should be.
yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, pretty quiet turn. Like this, like he's obviously, I just thought we'd see more bird attacks.
Yeah, I'd really like to see him get an SC or something that could do with that ND throne as well.
Yeah.
So he doesn't lose a load of stuff, because I think Calum has the ability to do that, or like maybe like a
I mean,
few thugs or something to take it.
right. Certainly, he's deep enough in the research tree. I would think he could pull that off. TNN popping out a little bit. I guess this is the Marrow group. It must have come from over here. Didn't even come out of the water. What? These fish are an awfully long way.
Yeah, they're gonna
a puddle.
Yeah, they're gonna get a nosebleed being that far away, aren't they?
Yeah. And then Marverni has got some stuff over here.
What was the diplomatic situation with Marverni?
Marverni was IRL busy and doesn't know what's and is trying to figure out what's going on.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
He's trying to catch back. He left a comment on a previous video. So he was trying to regain the lay of the land, and then figure out what to do. Which hopefully, I guess, for the continuation of the game, would have to be fighting Calum. But
yeah, although I mean, I guess that is, if Calum isn't going for thrones, it's less.
It's less imperative. It's true.
Important. In an ideal situation, I think he takes like a bunch of TNN stuff because it's
there
easy for him to take. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of stringy.
I mean, that province is pretty great. Well, you could just go and take.
I mean, you should certainly. I think you absolutely just go and try and take this.
Yeah, and I think even if you could, if Vanheim, those provinces he raided from Hinnom, if he could take those and then kind of protect them with his flag.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah.
And that would be pretty good for Vanheim as well, because he can't really keep those provinces.
No, Vanheim can't keep these. Although if I was Hinnom and Marverni took both of these, I'd be like, hey, those are mine. Like, I get that Vanheim attacked them, but
right, but he's not going to go and fight Marverni at the same time, right? There's elves still on the map.
I mean, he might.
Well, at that point, I think it's okay. Even then, fighting Hinnom in a 3v1, I guess 2v1. I mean, it's not even that bad for Marverni. I still wouldn't hate that either.
Yeah,
I think I'd quite like that. So
I think that makes some amount of sense for them. If Calum is not interested in thrones, then yeah, you got to grow somehow.
And Marverni doesn't know that, but they also, I think, don't think that Calum is doing that because there's been all this confusion around.
That's true.
People haven't really been talking about him winning immediately either. He's just really big.
Right. All right. Well, do you think we should hop to the next turn? Not a ton going on here.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to clown.
Let's do another double turn. Let's go to 58. Okay. All right. More messages this time. Okay. So I did this turn. I didn't put a message about my Diplo and largely convinced the game is over. Most players are willing to play Kingmaker for the birds. But then Hinnom checked the turn and realized the birds screwed them over again. Let's see. They promised not to bail in the war against me to further Hinnom's goal of elf extermination. But once again, the birds can't be trusted. Hinnom isn't willing to help the birds anymore, and we're going back to peace. Oh boy.
So, okay, so definitely thinking Caleb shouldn't have pieced out with Vanheim.
Yeah.
And B, it's interesting that even though Hinnom is clearly hating elves, he also hates traitors even more.
He does.
From his point of view.
Well, of course, what's of course amusing is if we keep reading, right, Hinnom isn't willing to help the birds anymore, but he is planning on going after TNN.
Well,
so he can
that's
continue
true.
his elf hating. And Vanheim is going to go after Marverni.
Okay, well, I did not see that coming. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Marverni's much reasonable and attacking them helps take the heat off of Yomi, who has the best chance of fighting off the birds.
Right.
By
So
himself?
why do they think? Why do they think Yomi is going to do so well, and why Marveni isn't fighting Yomi? So I'm not.
Yeah,
Surely,
yeah,
surely they should try and recruit Marveni to fight Calum, and then also Vanheim should go and fight Calum again.
right.
Uh, would be my.
I mean,
And then you've got the three, because if Calum just beats up Yomi and everyone else does their stuff, then I still think Calum, it's looking
yeah,
pretty good for them, right?
yeah. I mean,
Because they'll be
yeah.
able to do that quicker than the other players, and
I
then
would.
they can make throne
Yes,
rush.
absolutely. I don't know that I fully. The only
But
thing
this is
forced it
still.
up is a bird. I wonder if we're going to see a mass name change on
I
behalf of
think
Hinnom.
that's particularly funny coming from from Vanheim himself.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's a development. Okay.
Overall, bad news for Calum though.
Overall, bad news for Caleb. Okay, so this is for the main Hinnom player. We just finished putting together an army which could stack wipe Vanheim most likely. It was pretty cool. Cookie spent 2 hours scripting it. Perfect. And then my spidey senses started saying, turns out the birds, after repeatedly assuring me they would not bail out on a war with Vanheim, both before and after the Yomi nap break, they ditched me. Some was pretty obvious. They stopped returning Diplo. This is the second time Caleb has pieced out with Vanheim, leaving me to hold the bag. So I checked with Vanheim. We've agreed to go back to original borders.
So I'm even more confused about this because why would Calum do this when Hinnom is the only ally he can potentially have?
Yeah.
Sustainably, because the only player he doesn't actually border.
Yep.
Um,
I
and he's not. So if he was doing this to then throne rush and close up the game, yeah, I think that's perfectly. It's a good move. But if
he's
he's not
not.
doing that, I'm not sure why he's.
I'm thinking.
Not a lot of question marks around that move.
Yeah. I'm wondering if given that he's like not going for thrones, right? I would say it seems like he's trying to play in like a really like methodical way and like safe. So he's probably like, "Oh, I've been attacked on another front. My goal is to Diplo out of a war so that I can focus on the other one and only be fighting on one front." Which
Yeah, do you
I
think
think is a mistake.
Calum is underestimating his own
Yes, I think
position
that is
quite
absolutely
radically?
happening.
Yeah, I think he'd really benefit from having Eyes of God.
Yeah, perhaps. Although
We
supposedly
don't know what
Vanheim,
his scouting network looks like, but
we do not. Because I mean that's the only thing that that's the like logic I can kind of follow. But I would agree. I don't think that it ultimately makes sense overall. I think he could have absolutely fought Yomi and Vanheim at the same time. I mean, he's the birds. Like,
yeah,
great at this.
even if one front doesn't go well, you could just bring stuff over from the other one.
Yeah, he's also huge.
Yeah, I think he's probably bigger than both of them combined, and also it's Yomi with their three, so they're not
Right.
they're not exactly scaling
No.
ridiculously or anything. And then I'm pretty sure he can get demonic cleansing pretty quickly if he wants it.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's a
That's
very
game
hard
over.
counter. So yeah.
I would say
And
yeah.
his research is way higher than any.
It's so much higher. I think he's just not put his foot down on the gas enough. So I think he's sort of losing his advantage perhaps through some of these Diplo moves. And not quite understanding his own power, perhaps. But in any event, it looks like Hinnom is going to go violently end TNN.
That's the only way it can end in Dominions.
Yeah. Furthermore, TNN is weakening Yomi, who is fighting and presumably getting their ass kicked by Caleb. They did knock down those 2 immortals this turn, but as soon as a kill him army moves, I have to imagine they're going to be in trouble.
He hasn't really seen that, but it's a fair assumption that Yomi
I would think
be doing
so.
this war.
So killing TNN will help Yomi out. Vanheim is likely going to kill Marverni, who is also weakening Yomi. Does everybody think that Yomi and Marverni are fighting? Are we missing this?
So they were fighting like a while ago, and I guess
maybe they just never pieced out.
I just think there's not a free flow of information in this game. It's very
It's
I'm not sure how much people are sharing what's going on
right,
with each other.
right. I'm not really sure we can do anything
I
to
think
stop
it's
the.
very interesting that everyone seems very convinced that Vanheim can just go and murder Marverne,
Right. I mean,
even though Marverne has been, skate or like, free to
yeah.
do whatever they want for a long time.
Yes, I wouldn't. I don't know that I buy that Vanheim is going to easily kill Maverne.
No, it's also very like on the map. It's going to be a very weird
It
borders
is.
for
We keep
Vanheim
getting
to
that.
do what it's gonna. Yeah, yeah. It's
But
yeah. I don't know how that. I don't know how that's going to look. It's going to work out. He's not going to get everything. It just can't happen.
yep, yep. All right. I'm not really sure that we can do anything to stop the bird apocalypse, but we're officially no longer on Team King Make the Birds. Okay. So yeah. So now it's Caleb versus Yomi in a 1v1. Hinam goes to kill TNN. And Vanheim and Marverne fight each other, and the birds just presumably kill and eat Yomi and then continue running away with the game.
Well, we'll watch the. Should we watch some of the battles and then we'll have a look on the map?
Yeah,
And
that's fair. Oh, we've got the Hinam Horror Cannon online.
yeah, did they win on TNN?
Did they win on TNN?
They attacked on the cap.
Oh, I don't know. We'll look it up. We'll look at it in a sec. First, there's a milk heart, flesh eater, and a bloodthorn, and a hat for teleporting. So this guy magic phased.
Yeah, there wasn't really much.
But
Normally,
yeah,
your magic phase to like specifically go and kill something, right? But I guess it's just the Alpha Strike component of it.
Yeah. Although they've been fighting already.
They have, but he was, it was clear he was focusing on Vanheim.
Yeah. And then, ooh.
Oh, this guy.
This is the son of Cocobel. Helping elves into stupid hell. Oh, it is horror marked. I wonder if this guy was messing around with sending horrors, I guess. Dancing Trident, Ring of Regen, Quickness. I mean, this is a very similar looking kit, except that obviously he's Astral 4. It is a little bold sending this guy out. Like, he's a totally awesome super combatant. But he is the highest Astral the nation gets.
Yeah, he hasn't got...
besides the God?
His Reinvig, apart from the life steal, which is only partial, you're not going to get too much from elves. It's I don't know. He hasn't got huge encumbrance either, though, I guess.
Yeah. Blessing.
He does go berserk. I mean, this guy, I could see him fatiguing out. It's not a super combatant.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, only. What's his encumbrance? It's only 3. With 2
Yeah, but he's got quickness with berserker.
He's got blood surge.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think that he could fatigue out potentially. All right, so this one he's up against a real army. Oh, I guess we didn't really look at the other side.
Is it an army or is it?
I mean, great sword of sharpness guy.
Yeah.
Another great sword of sharpness. Those are dangerous. I mean, they put up
that could be spooky.
Howl and Storm. An ogre.
Yeah, some skeletons because he can't lifesteal against those either.
Right. Now, even if he does fatigue, it depends on who he ends up next to, right? Because
I think the great swords of sharpness could do a lot here, though,
that's
because he's only got 25 protection or whatever it was. So
26, yeah.
they get around the back and don't get attacked.
He does have Astral Shield up.
He does. Elves have pretty good MR. I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that could definitely play a big part. We'll see though. This will be good.
Yeah, the Thunder Strikes are not.
He's going to hit
him.
that guy. And the other thugs kind of got. Oh, he's going round.
Big arrow. He's took a big hit. He's stunned again though.
Yeah. Has he got shock resistance? Because it's that air elemental.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, cool.
He really needs this guy to get bopped. I mean, I don't know if the one guy with the great sword of sharpness is going to do it.
I don't think one can.
Because he just spends too much time passed out. Or not passed out,
Well, there's
but,
some mages coming. Some mages
oh,
on
there he
advancing
goes.
cast as well, though. That's.
I think we'll speed up. I think he's gonna get there. Unless
What are these mages going to cast, though?
they're casting. I see Frozen Hearts, Earth Grips, Heal.
Yeah, what's his cold resistance? I think he's got
He's got
everything right.
10. It's plenty.
10. Is it
False.
against Frozen Heart? I think that'll do some.
It'll deal chip, but he's got. I mean, he's regenerating like 9 health a turn or something. And like they're gonna fatigue. They're gonna eventually fatigue themselves as well. Is he poisoned?
True.
Yeah, he is poisoned.
I think he is. They're casting.
I think that he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to turn timer, isn't he?
Oh,
Oh wow!
it's a big hit.
Not if we get direct hits like that.
I mean, he's back at full.
Got an affliction?
Yes, he picked up weakened.
That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, not too much. Yeah, I mean, he really doesn't have a ton of protection.
No, the wolves can't hurt him though.
Yeah, Howl is definitely not helping.
No, and the false horror is currently doing things. That thug is in
The
contact
Thug
again.
made it, yeah. He just got hit for 29. Thug is hit by the Astral Shield.
Yeah. If he gets a few more afflictions, it could happen. What? Can you turn the turn timer on?
What is it? C? Yeah. 46. The Thug has been earth melted by his own team.
Classic. The soulless, they'll help. That's
Yeah,
a good,
right.
Good choice by the necromancer at the back.
Thug is gone. I don't think there's anything left here to stop this guy.
No, I think he's got this, isn't he?
And he should be, yeah, because of his
He's got another
berserking.
affliction.
Oh, does he? Yes. Limp. Now, as hit, I'm right. If as long as he survives this as a blood mage, he can either fix
It's
it
just
immediately or heal
if
it.
he got one of those high encumbrance.
Right.
I actually don't think it would really make too much difference now. It was
I mean, he's
more
His fatigue is at
earlier
6.
on. Yeah, it was more earlier on when there were actual things near him that could actually damage him, and then they could crit him.
Yeah, never healing
More
wound
fatigue, but-
is a thing. It's gonna lower his regen a little bit. But it would appear that he is going to make it out of this. And this is a magic phase attack, so that's pretty nice. Yeah,
Yeah, a good amount of these mages will retreat. Probably try and retreat.
yep. I would expect so. I mean,
This is why you put flesh eaters on your thugs.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that was a. They've woken back up to do that. There go the wolves.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's see if he picks it. Oh, there goes a necromancer he picked up. Ah, run, little furbogs.
So what's the? Is it turn 150 when everything disappears, or
Something like that.
Should
But
be
he's got plenty. He'll clean everybody up.
everything just when the mages disappear, they all melt.
460 kills. I mean, that's that. There you go. That's gonna hurt Tianchi a ton. He loses a couple mages.
That wise man, I think's got an armor piercing weapon, and it's AOE 1, I think, or something.
Yeah, it is armor piercing and has fear, although it wouldn't have helped here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could have. Yeah, maybe if he'd have got in contact. So I don't know where he was. I'm surprised he didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see him either. But so I mean, he loses a handful of mages, but really now his cap has been under siege, and that was his last fort.
No, I think he has another one
Does he?
next to Malverni in the north. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He does have one more. Unless that one also got.
Although-
That
Yeah,
one
it's
could
quite
have
possible
been.
that's
I
been
think
locked
that
down.
was Lightport, which I think is this one.
Okay.
But we'll. All right,
Yeah,
let's.
he's got attacked in Mag and
Yep.
stuff as well. Yeah.
Another one here.
Well, does he actually have anything apart from his siege down forts?
No, he doesn't.
That was a pretty devastating attack.
Yeah, hit on. Did not.
Now it was against like a wounded animal, but
Oh, sure.
still.
But still, we got Seer. We got the first. I think this is the first Seer we've seen here on turn 58. This is the guy who was previously on the wetwork job. He's going to be getting. What is it? He's a fire one, so maybe Iron Warriors or whatever. Yeah, Iron Warriors.
Fish taste tester.
He was the one who went underwater.
Right.
And this guy's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Do some earth elementals. Okay, so yeah, TNN is drawing no income. Except the half or whatever he's getting out of these siege forts.
No, I think I don't really know what non-sacred stuff he has, but it could be deserting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's also into siege by Yomi. In a fort. No,
Oh yeah, that's been there for a little while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's tough news.
That's rough. The lights are finally going out in TNN.
I think so. Yeah. He did put up a heck of a fight. Here's the.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by him. I still think he can. We've seen him defend his cap a few times.
We have.
Yeah, I still think he's got another last little play, I reckon.
Yes, the chaff's still going to take a little while to get here. But there is a lot of chaff. Okay. Well, that's
How does the Kalen Yomi war go then?
Yeah, let's see.
This turn.
He picks one up.
Yeah, this is a lot of Wraithfield.
Banyarls kill some barbarians. Getting back to their original borders. The giant mummy kills one thing. Ooh, we got an Eye of the Void. Maverna gets barbed.
Really quiet between Kalem and Yomi.
Yeah, this stack did move. I guess it's moving to fight this large Yomi army on the fort, which is cracked.
He can like double move though. He's birds, so
he may have. I mean, yeah. Is this his god? No, Devo Shooting Stars.
No,
that's one of his summons.
Just a summon. That can fly as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't. It does look like it all flies, so I'm not sure.
Even if it doesn't, I mean, I don't think he needs everything. Like it's a lot of stuff he's got.
Yeah. I think this is a little bit too cautious. I think he could have probably just gone and fought this troop. But we got cubes. Everybody loves cubes.
Yeah. Not fantastic against Kalem, I wouldn't think, but
well, probably not. Not really necessary anyway.
Well, you've got to do what you can do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I just mean like cubes against elves or something is super great. Like it's a
Yep.
Whereas against the other birds, it's going to be good, but it's not like a particular counter.
What about in the northern or the other front? They've got a bit further up.
One die Oni mummy.
He doesn't really have anything there. He's not like counter raiding.
Yeah.
Like with little hit squads. So I don't know. Is he? It's almost like he's. Maybe he's a bit busy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that could be it. Because I'm not. I mean, we should be seeing two guys with 2 air elementals each just hitting all this crap.
The classic. Yeah, we need it. Or even the Skelly spammers, they were pretty good.
Yeah, they're effective. So I don't. I'm not sure I quite understand what all is going on here. But Okay. And so let's look. So Marverni is gonna fight
Yeah, Malvern
just here.
clearly isn't expecting this attack because they're not mobilizing that way.
No, they are not. They are gonna lose some elf land. Now I don't know.
Well, you'll be happy because that
That's
that
yeah. Finally,
that'll be dealt with. Yeah.
that's I yes. Don't
I
understand.
am going to say I think maybe Calum is maybe not spending as much time on their turns as they were because that those trogs have been there for a long time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the trogs have popped the fort. But
I think I would like to see Indy storm forts in Dom 6. I think it just makes sense that they would.
It could have made sense. We're pretty lucky though that they can't, because we could have lost that Disciples game if they could. But yeah, okay. And Pelagia is in the water. You know, they were here also.
Yeah, Pelagia is in the game still.
They've
got a story event. That's fun.
They do. Magical pearls among the pebbles.
Oh well. They do love them.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know what else to say. Yomi is doing better than expected because Calum doesn't currently appear to be fighting them very hard.
That army has moved out though, and that's an encouraging sign.
It is. It's coming. And Hinam has very surgically slaughtered TNN.
Yeah, what was left of it. Have a little quick look at the graphs. Do you think Hinam's in second place now?
I think yeah. Let's turn off our dead players. Well, poor TNN. I mean, Hinam has the second most territory. And he's behind, Calum by a lot, but
yeah, but it's a smaller gap, and he's also not going to be taking too many losses. We don't think.
Right, he shouldn't. He's going to pick up 2 forts as well. The next couple
including
turns.
a capital.
I mean, he's got the second most gems by a lot.
Yeah, I think he's pretty convincingly in second. His research is still questionable, but it's not debilitating. I don't think.
No, if he has the right research, he could definitely make a lot.
And he's also getting Seer, and that's pretty huge.
Yes, we did start.
We've also seen Hinam do good plays the whole game, which encourages me a lot. And they have got the Citadel on their cap. I think that's a big factor. I feel very good against the Hinam position. I mean, how close are they to thrones? Could they do a cheeky throne rush, do you think?
They have 1.
They've got 2 because they've got the other. They've got that really good one there, right?
Yes. So they've got 2 thrones. They're within striking distance of 1, 2, 3. But they need.
Okay. Are 7? They near that Yomi one that's near Calum? I think they need 7. Yeah. They are a little far away.
A little far away. I don't think that they're.
It's not a huge distance.
No, but we would need. I think they would need like Great Eagles to do some kind of like real throne play, to like one turn pop stuff.
They're not too far from that Vanheim throne up the northeast there, northwest there as well.
Yeah,
like it's only 2 provinces. It wouldn't be. Yeah, so I don't think they're going to go through a throne rush anytime soon. But I think they're the only other nation that could really, realistically go for it.
Yeah, so they're going to kill.
If no one's really going after them, no one wants to go and fight Hinam.
Right.
And so they could just keep making moves and plays, and maybe get in a position where it becomes a possibility.
Yeah, and I don't know what their we don't know how much their blood income is, but they're certainly capable, right, of scaling that way as well. Not that Hinam is
especially with the Zahir. Yeah.
If they can get up to blood 7 for vampires, that helps making their blood hunting much more efficient. As well as obviously giving a great rating option. Just buying the Kohen for blood hunting is a tough road. 250 gold or whatever.
It's a necessary first step, but it doesn't want to be your plan forever.
Yeah. And then if you do it with the Mel carts, you just casually eat an extra 80 people and need to patrol out a whole bunch of extra unrest.
Well, I think he was doing that earlier though, and it got him some stuff he needs. I mean, the flesh eaters have been pretty great. So.
Yep. Oh yeah.
As we saw this turn. So.
Because blood only really scales up to level 3, and then you don't get a bonus for having more.
Yep.
But anyway.
What do you think Pelage is doing? They're just sitting in the.
Eventually, they're going to put up Nexus. I would think. They
I hope we see that soon. I think they should be able to do it by now.
Yeah. Maybe that's something that we will be able to see in a bit, but.
Yeah. I hope he has a plan of what he's going to do with the.
Yeah. Otherwise, he could have just fallen into the classic water situation where you're like, yeah, I'll wait for a better time, and then you just wait the entire game.
And I think as the game goes on, the times just get worse.
It does. You're like, because you've already spent so much time not doing something. You're like, wow, I really don't want to do anything this turn.
Yeah. Well, also, the land nations will consolidate.
Yep.
And so it's harder for you to do. And your research advantage counts for less.
That's true. But all right, I think we've pretty much said what needed to be said on this one. So
yeah, I think we've covered it.
Yeah, I think we've got it. So thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah.
And thanks everybody for watching, and we will hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day.
See you in the next one.